Hello. Well, we're back with Charlotte and Shayna. It's been a minute, because as usual, I've been struggling. I don't know what she been doing.
I ain't been doing nothing.
Oh, okay
I've been chilling, enjoying life.
then. Yeah, well, we all be trying to do that sometime. But anyway, today we are going to talk about family. I guess we can throw a little bit of friends in there too, but it's mostly about family and who is your family. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I've been having something on me. It's about how you grow up with people all your life, and then you feel like, you're going to always be close because you are family. But it's really not like that. It's like I was just saying, take my sisters, for instance. If I didn't initiate the texting or the calling, I would never hear from them. And that's sad to me that you have to do all of that in order to make your family realize that you are alive. I mean, that's just crazy to me, where you don't feel that you should call a person or come by to see a person or text a person or whatever. It doesn't make sense that family treats family like that, but then you hang out with your friends and act like they all for you when really they not. It just trips me out, because it's a saying that people say, I'm going to be there when that person is gone regardless, because I am your family. That person, people come and go in your life every day, but you shouldn't look at your family like they come and go every day. You can be mad at them and do whatever you want to do. Yeah, we do that because that's just what we do. I could be mad at somebody in my family, and yet I'm still going to talk to that person. I'm still going to love that person and care about what's going on with that person. I mean, it's just so stupid how we do. And it's like, when people can fool with you when they see you, and then when they don't see you, they don't know you. And I don't like that. And I'm a type of person, even though I don't really like people like that, but if I feel like I'm taking time out of my day or putting a little feeling about you into my heart, then I feel like you should give a fuck about that. You should say, okay, this girl trying, you know what I'm saying? And then for you to turn around and act like you don't know me.
What you mean act like they don't know you?
Meaning, like, take instance, I used to go to the gym and I used to hang out with this girl. We used to go out together. We used to do all kind of stuff. Soon as I stopped going to the gym, all of a sudden she stopped talking. But I tried to keep talking to her, like texting or calling or whatever. I kept doing it. But she just totally was like, she didn't know me no more. It was like we were never even friends in the first place. And it's so crazy, because right now today, if I started back going to the gym, she would try to just pick up from where we left off. It don't work like that with me.
So you one of them people that you got to have communication with your friends?
If you call yourself my friend, I don't want to just call you an associator.
Because I'm the type, like, I have friends, but I don't talk to them all the time. I go months without talking to my friends, but they know we're friends.
Okay, when you say that, it's like you do talk to them. No. This person don't talk to me at all.
No, I mean, I don't talk to them.
Not at all?
Like the individual you talking about.
You don't talk to her no more either?
I don't talk to her like that. Like, it's every now and then. It's like I might reach out to her and say, hey, how you doing? And she'll respond, and that's it. Like, that's just how I
Okay, so that's what we talking about. Why do we do that? Why is it like that?
Because we have lives. Like, when you
can't say, okay, when people say we have lives, but you're in my life. So where's that come from when you say we have lives? You are in my life.
I guess because when you have a busy schedule, you work, you have kids, you have a husband, you have all these responsibilities in life, it's hard to maintain a everyday, every week friendship. To me, I talk to my friends when I can talk to them. It might be months that I can talk to them. That don't mean they're not my friend and I don't love them. It just means that I just don't have time to sit here and have conversations all the time with you. That's just how I am as a friend. So you would think that I'm a bit. How often do we talk, Charlotte, besides the fact that we do this on Sundays? How often do we talk? Do you think that I don't like you because I don't talk to you every day?
I'm not saying it like that. Try to understand what I'm saying. We have a relationship to where we do talk every now and again, or sometime I might think of something, then I might text you. and you answer me back.
I respond.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We don't never just go without talking to each other for months and months on end. That's what I'm talking about. You can't do that and consider a person to be in your life or your friend or your family or whatever. You get what I'm saying? That's just like, so you saying you don't talk to your sister often?
That's my sister.
Okay then.
But me and my sister don't talk every day, and we went times without talking to each other. We got close like recently. Like me and my sister, I think over the years we got closer to where we start talking more often.
Right.
There were times we wouldn't talk for a month. So the only time we would see each other is if we went over my mama's house to eat fish or whatever, and that'd be the only time we would probably talk. But we grew closer over the years, like recently. But like, I have friends that I haven't talked to in months. I got high school friends that we're considered still friends. I could pick up the phone and say, "Hey, how you doing? Let's hang out." And it'll be like, we haven't skipped a beat, and I haven't talked to you in years. That's the kind of friend I am. Like, if it's not like I don't dislike you or anything like that. It's just, I have things going on. I don't be thinking about everybody that I associate with or that are friends with that I need to talk to them.
Well, I guess now that listening to you say that, maybe it is a normal thing. Maybe it's just me, and maybe I'm thinking more about it because of family-wise.
Yeah, you think.
I'm thinking more, because friends, yeah, I can give a shit about that, really. But it's like I say, like I was telling my son today, he got True Blue. You know what I'm saying? He talked to these are the people he grew up with, that he close to like brothers. You know what I'm saying? He talked to them every day.
That priority. He makes that a priority.
They do too, though.
Yeah, they do too. But
that's what I'm talking about. Where is that at? Where is that when it comes to family?
Women that do that.
Because,
like, I think men don't get caught up in life like women do. Like,
right.
we as women, I know when I was a parent to my kids, I mean, I'm still a parent,
right.
But when they were younger, I had to do this, do that,
right,
do that, go to work, do all this. When you have that type of lifestyle, it's hard to keep track with people. It's hard to say, let's hang out or call somebody. It'd be days that you don't talk to people because you're so busy with your life. So I think men, they don't get caught up like women. Men do what they want to do. If they want to go to a football game or a practice, they can do it. If they don't, they don't. Like, us as women, we are nurturers and we are there for our families. Men, they come and they go and they do whatever they want to do. So I don't think that they have the same input on the relationship you build at home that you have outside. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sense.
Yeah,
because
make it make sense.
Men don't. Well, I'm not saying all men, because there's some men that are family oriented or whatever. But I think men don't focus on family like women do, and we prioritize our families first, meaning our children and our spouses or our household. We prioritize those people first before we go out with friends and all that stuff. That's how I was. So when you say why friends don't reach out, I might have one friend that I talk to constantly. Like, that's my friend Mo. I talk to her constantly, but we work together. We talk pretty much every day. But outside of her, I got other friends, but I don't talk to them like Scotty, Alicia, Angie. We go months without talking to each other.
So they're not True Blue. Is what
I'm not saying they're not True Blue.
Not True Blue meaning loyal. Not True Blue meaning loyal. When I say that, I mean friend wise. Like I was saying, like Nelson and Andy, and and Nelson and I can't even think of the boy's damn name. Little fat boy, Chris. I couldn't think of it.
Don't be calling Chris.
Anyway, this is what I'm saying when I say True Blue. That's what I mean when I say it. But me, I've never had that. And then the ones that I did have, they died. So it's like, that's why I don't get that close. And this lets me see where I can't get close. You get what I'm saying? Because every time I try to let somebody in, shit happens. And then they go this way. And then I'm like sitting over here like, what the hell? I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Expectations on people.
I think I do.
And
I do.
When they don't meet your expectations, you're disappointed.
Truly.
And then you consider them, well, they're not truly friends. No, that's not the case. Because
I'm going to stick with just what I call people anyway, associators.
Well,
I associate you when I need you, and when I don't,
no,
I
that's
won't.
not a good
That's
thing
what I'm
either.
going to do.
Because like I said, I have friends, but again, I might not talk to them for months on end. I might not see them, and we just make a priority. We have a group chat, and we might text every now and then and say, hey, how you doing? Love you, just miss you, or whatever. That's it. And then we'll go a whole nother month or two, because all of us have lives. They have jobs, they have husbands, they have children, like they have things that's going on in their lives. And to your point, the individual you're referring to, you got to think about it. She has a full-time job. She has her child. She got 1,000 classes that she teaches a week. So you got to think about when somebody's life is busy like that, it's hard for them to even
you know
think
what?
about.
It's so funny when you say that, because that's not true. Because
What's not true?
she do got a job and classes, a husband, kids grown as fuck, and then on top of that, every time I look on Facebook, she at a party, or she at this, or she at that. So don't give me that. That's some bullshit. And that's all I'm saying is why you can't once call and say, hey, would you like to? Whether I say yes or no, it's the thought. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying, hey, come and love me. No, not saying that. I'm just saying, give me a thought every now and again like I did you. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But, I mean, it is what it is. If she do, she do. If she don't, she don't. I'm leaving that alone now, because now I understand it from where you saying it, because I wasn't looking at it like that. But I'm going to look at it like that now, but I still see what I saw. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you understand where I'm coming from with that? So and like I did.
But
so what I did was I stopped communicating, period, because I felt like
But did you
I'm going to leave it alone.
But have you ever had a conversation about it? Like
with her?
Yeah. Have you ever just had a conversation was like, hey, you know, I reach out to you.
I did say that. My whole point. I did say that. And she said what you just said about the busy da. But yet, I get it. And I said this. I said, I get it. But then I'm thinking in my head, but bitch, I just saw you. I just saw you doing this. The same thing I'm asking you to do.
Well,
I just saw you.
That could be busy because, you know, that's how she networked. And I'm going to be honest with you. I tried it to her head, because she forgets stuff. And because I'm her friend, I don't talk to her every day. And the only time
you keep saying it like that. It's not that I'm really saying every day thing. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying every now and again you could pop a line like I did. I'd be busy. This bitch work. I got shit to do.
I feel like
but I do pop a word every now and again. Is all I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, if you feel a certain type of way.
But I'm not. And I did. Wait a minute. No, I'm saying I'm not going to do it again because I did it already.
Doing it again, it's the point of, okay.
You were getting ready to say if I felt some kind of way, I should say something.
Let her know.
Okay, I just told you. I did.
You didn't let her know how you felt.
And I guess I can't really say what I feel because I won't say it right.
Exactly.
I don't never say it right.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just got to lay it out there. If you're your friend, she'll receive it. You be like, Heifer, you don't put me as a priority in your life. Are we friends or not? Are we associates or not?
I don't like doing it like that because then they make it seem like I'm trying to get with you. I don't want to be with you. You know, people interpret shit the wrong way. Like, damn, now she all in fucking love with me and she want to be with me. I ain't never.
I'm just saying.
You know, it's not that. It's just, I just feel like the way the world is so crazy and the way people dying, we should do better with each other. And then that makes me go back to family where it's 8 of us. It's like, it ain't none of us. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants, I'm lying. Because my brother, I love my brother to death. He writes me a letter every week. We talk, all of that. He is my stay sane thing. Mm-hmm. You know, he's therapeutic for me. So we do that. And then I got one sister. Yeah, we talk every now and again. She helped me with my book. And then Celie, she just started. She's so much older than us, so we never had a relationship, but me and her got a relationship now. So I get, you know, that's what I'm saying. When you try to put that effort in, when you family, you supposed to say, okay, yeah, this is this. And then people, like I said, people dying every day. You wake up today, somebody done died. Tomorrow, the next minute. You know what I'm saying? It's like we should do more, is all I'm saying. That's why I try. That's why it makes me so mad when I do go see Nadaris. I call him all the time because I'm like, why am I not close to Monkey? You know what I'm saying? Me and Monkey should be way closer than me and Spanky. Mm-hmm. But me and Spanky is like, that's my boy right there.
Well,
I'm going to let y'all know. He said to me, he looked at me and said, I love you. I could have died.
I'm jealous because I ain't never
That's
heard
right.
that
He
from
never
you.
said it to ya. He told me. He looked at me, girl. He was like, I love you.
That's because you probably said to him all
I
the
didn't.
time.
I don't though. I be kissing him all the time. Give me that sugar. He know I love him though. But it's just a thought that he said. That's what I'm saying. It's just I wish, it just. And then he growing up so fast. He gonna be 2 in a minute. Damn.
Yep, he'll be 2
He ain't gonna like me no more. You know how when you get old, they ain't studying you.
No, that's not true.
It's true. They don't be studying you. But I mean, I just wish people would come together before you have to come together. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till somebody die or get sick and then you act like you care something about that person. That's all I'm saying. Is why we can't be the way we were when we were coming up. It was, if you seen one, you seen 7 others. You get what I'm saying? You ain't never seen one Dempsey without the other 7. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, damn, I didn't even know that was your brother. Or I didn't even know that was your sister. Are you serious? I mean, it just trips me out.
And the dynamic done changed.
I'm seeing that.
Because everybody is about self now. Everybody, I mean, before, when I was growing up, we had family reunions. You had things that brought families together so you can know who your family is. And I think now that the older generation has died out, that sense of family has kind of dwindled out because the world is now about self and promoting self.
And see, that's so crazy because when I was like that, like that all my life, people always had something to say. Now that I'm trying to act like I'm trying to be about somebody, it ain't gonna happen. And that's what makes me to the point, like I said, where I get angry. Like I said, calling my sisters and saying, hey, look, that's your mother. She getting old. We need to go see her for her birthday. And then you call me back saying some bullshit like, no, I'm not going. Do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying. But she praises you like as if you was her only child. You know what I'm saying? And then when shit happened to her, who she called? You. The black sheep of the family is who she called. Why? I mean, I just don't understand that part. Where this is hard for me. Because I'm not used to doing it. And this is why I don't like to do it. This is why I don't do it. And this is why I'm going to go back to who I used to be. Because it's better for me to be the way I am. It's so much better. Because all of this at this particular moment don't make any sense to me. It really don't. It's just so stupid to the point where it's just, I don't know. It's crazy. And then it's so funny because when you finally do get together, then everybody try to act like they so glad to see you, or then try to act like they want to know what you've been doing or whatever. Come on now, really? You really care? You really give a fuck about what I've been doing? When you ain't called me not one time, you ain't text me not one time, but now you want to care about what I've been doing.
I don't do people, so
this is why I don't. And this is why it didn't really hurt me as much. It just let me know where I'm at and where I should have stayed. That's all. It just let me know when I was back there, I should have stayed.
No,
back there.
I ain't saying you need to stay there, but I mean, you just can't put expectations on people and make them and get mad because they don't do what.
See, that's the thing. I'm not really mad. It's more disappointment.
You can't be disappointed
than mad.
You can't. It's the same thing to me. Disappointment, mad, the same thing. It's like they let you down, and to me, I feel like if you don't put expectation into people, then you can't be let down.
Right.
So, if you wanted to send the text, You should have sent it with no expectations, no thought that you was gonna get a response, no thought that they were gonna. If they did respond, you just should have not had no expectations.
So, and that's the thing. When I was texting like the things I was saying, I wasn't expecting for nothing. I was just speaking and saying hello and this and that. Wasn't really thinking about nobody responding. I was just doing it because it made me feel okay. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? I was just saying, letting you know, I'm here. Mm-hmm. Whatever.
But it is making you feel a certain type of way because they're not responding.
The only thing that made me feel some kind of way was when she flat out lied. Don't do that part. You should have been better off just not saying shit to me at all.
Who lied?
She did.
Who?
When I had said something to her.
Oh,
girl, I had said something to her, and then she came back and lied. And then I just left it alone. After she said what she said, this is what I said at the very end. I said, okay then, we good. And that's what I said, and I left it at that. And I have not spoken or texted anything since. Mm-hmm. Because one thing about me, if we gonna do something or say something, you ain't gotta lie to me. Mm-hmm. Especially when I see it, don't lie to me. Mm-hmm. And you did. So me, I give you your one. She got her one, and I'm done. I'm a one and done motherfucker. So, it is what it is with me. And I feel like that was the only thing that made me mad, because all the other shit didn't really make me mad, because like you said, I was doing my thing, because it took me a minute to respond back myself. So, I wasn't really mad at that. It was just the point that you lied. Mm-hmm. You just straight out lied to me. I'm like, God damn, we ain't together. So, there's no reason for you to lie. It's like if we was in a relationship and I asked you something and then you lied, then I'm gonna be pissed because we in a relationship. But we wasn't in a relationship.
She said she been busy.
No, what was I can't remember what it was. Like I said, it's been a minute. I asked her something about going. Did she want to go somewhere? And she said no because that's what she said. No, she was tired and she was. And that same motherfucking night I seen her. Mm-hmm. I'm like, wow, really? All you had to tell me was you had plans with somebody else. What was I gonna do? We ain't together, boo. This is my point. If I'm not fucking you, you don't have to lie to me.
They shouldn't have to lie to you if they ever you.
You know what I'm saying, though. You get what I'm saying? If I'm asking you to do something, all you have to do is say, no, I got plans with somebody else, or no, I had this plan, or I'm this or that. Or you could have just said no. You ain't got to explain, really. You could have just said, no, I don't want to do. But then I saw you, and then you still turn around and lied in my face. Like, really?
So when she saw you, what she said?
She didn't see me.
Oh.
I was sitting right there, but she could have. Maybe she played it like she didn't. Mm-hmm. And she may not, because where I was sitting, mm-hmm. and I saw her. And then it was so funny because I left before they left. And then I called her and asked her how she was doing and all of that. I seen her get up, go to the bathroom. And then she was like, girl, I'm in the bathroom, I'm just sick. Instead of right then, I could have been a motherfucking bitch and walked up in her and said something to her. Really?
Are you serious?
So we doing it like this? We doing it like this now? Come on now, for real, Shayna.
Like that.
We doing it like that? That's what I'm saying.
You never tell me that part though.
We doing it like that? I mean, I saw you get up and go in there. Because I'm standing outside.
I guess we different. Because if it was me.
It wasn't even. See, that's the thing about it. It wasn't even that important.
No, I know
that I was going to do all of that.
But I'm just saying, if it was me and I had saw you out and I had asked you.
You would have went over there to her?
I was like, hey girl, I thought you wasn't feeling good or something like that. I would have just let it been known, like.
But see, I don't like to do that because I don't come out like that.
It ain't the one to come
no,
out
you
like
get
that.
no. Get what I'm saying? It's because me now. I'm the type now. I'm an attitude person. I'm an attitude motherfucker. So when I come at you, I ain't coming at you right. See, and then you got all of these other bitches that think they're gonna try to be your code signers. It wouldn't have turned out right. So the best thing for Charlotte to do was to step her ass out where she did, and I just tried it, and I did it. And it came out as it did, and I left the shit alone. I said, okay, I'm good, because we doing it like that now. So I'm good with it.
Oh,
and I left it alone.
Attitude, because like I said, I don't feed into people like that, I guess. I'm just like...
I guess my not feeding into it was me not saying nothing, going to, because me, I don't know how to approach you if you don't fuck with me some kind of way. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how to come at you all like you would have been, girl, yeah.
See, I know how to come at you.
See, I ain't doing it.
I know how to do it. I could just be like, I can let you know I know you lied to me.
Yeah.
And not be mad about it. Like, I'm like, hey girl, I thought you weren't feeling good today.
Yeah, see, I couldn't do that like that.
You know, and then, you know, you would have been looking like boo boo the fool, like, you know,
Yeah.
oh well, you know, and then it just would have been what it was.
But I feel like too that had to make her feel some kind of way after she talked to me the second time, because when she said it, then I said, okay, I'm good. I said, okay, we good, and then I let her go. So she had to go back and sit at that table and feel some kind of way. There ain't no way you can be no kind of decency in you to make you not feel like you know you just lied to a motherfucker for no reason.
I don't know.
It was funny, but yet
I just don't see that person doing that though. But I mean, you know.
And again,
I
who would have thought? I would have thought
yeah,
that.
I wouldn't have thought.
I would have never thought that.
I wouldn't have thought that.
But it happened. So it is what it is. So I was like, okay, we doing it like that, and I'm good. To me, I feel like I'm gonna give you one time, fuck with me in a certain kind of way, and then I'm just done. I'm not doing it again. I'm not ever doing it again.
I'm that type. I cut a person off in a heartbeat too.
See?
I'm that type, but I just think it's not. I think I just don't put the expectations on people to cut them off like that. Like, I don't expect.
I just don't like how people think one person is more important than the other. You get what I'm saying? And that's the way I look at shit.
Well, people.
Maybe it's not.
It is like that because when you have friends, you have best friends and you have friends.
And that's
because
the
you gotta look at it like this.
Me and you both know that them girls she hang around ain't her true blue friends.
I don't deny that.
Just like her husband even told her that
don't-
bullshit. How he used to say how she come home crying and shit because of them bitches.
I don't deny that.
Yeah.
I don't deny that. But some people, they like to feel surrounded by people. And that's the type of person that she is. But with me, I'm the type, it's levels on relationships. Like, yeah, you're going to have priority, like just like you got favoritism with your children.
Yeah, maybe.
You got favoritism with your friends. Like if Tammy,
I don't have any friends.
when you had a friend.
I only had one.
But if you had another friend, Tammy would have been your favorite.
Tammy
Because-
was my sister, though.
But what I'm saying is,
But I
you
get
have
what you're
levels.
saying, yeah.
You have levels on friendship. So yeah, like it's things that I talk to Mo about that I won't talk to other people about
Right.
because me and Mo are in a different level.
Right.
Not saying that I'm gonna make her, or if I'm around all of them, I'm gonna make them feel less than her. No, it's just the point of some things. You have you prioritize your friends. You know what you do with this person. You know what you do with this person. You know the level of relationship you have with this person. Just like with family members. You, same thing. Like me and I have a brother. You wouldn't think that I had a brother because if you see it just be me and my sister. Me and my sister, but my brother is much younger than us.
Yeah, so it's a
And
difference
so
though
it's
between
like-
girls and boys.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, me and my brother don't talk all the time. But he'll talk to my sister. I don't feel a certain type of way.
I think it is
they
like that
just
because
have a
with
closer
Nelson and
relationship
his,
than I do.
he's closer to April than he is anybody. That
Yeah.
black, that's his black. Can't nobody call her black but him.
Mm-hmm.
That's his name. He gave her black, and you know what I'm saying. So I get that part. That's family. So you get that. But I'm just saying I'm not a friendly person to where I'm gonna put people in my life like that. And when I do, I expect for you to kind of respect that a little bit. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
Just like expectation. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
that's
put
what I'm
that
saying.
expectation
Just like
on
I
people.
give you the respect of, whatever it is we got, you do that.
But you got
You get what I'm saying?
You got to put those boundaries out. You got to put those standards out there for that person and make sure that that person can live up to that. Because if they don't know that that's what you're expecting from them,
See, what am I expecting though?
you expecting them to be the friend that you are. Everybody don't be friends like you.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I'm not that friend. Like if you think that we're gonna be friends and I'm gonna call you and check on you and be like, hey girl, how you doing? You're not gonna get that from me. Like if you cross my mind, yeah, like it'd be times when I have a moment where like the Lord will put somebody in my spirit and I just text them and say, hey, I was just thinking about you. You might not have heard from me from over a year. You dropped in my spirit, and I just thought about texting you. But like, I'm not that friend that's gonna sit there and call you, and I'm not gonna sit here and listen to all your problems.
Yeah, and I ain't trying to.
And I'm not. I'm not that friend.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not that person.
Yeah, I'm not. Because I don't like negative energy. Like I like positivity. I like my little energy to stay positive. So if I have somebody that's constantly negative and constantly don't want to have anything, don't have nothing good to say when they call me, I don't talk to them that much.
Okay, that's like, I get what you're saying. That's like Smokey. Now me and Smokey good. Every other Sunday we go out to eat. Mm-hmm. Or we go shopping, do whatever, and we might text. It might be 2 or 3 weeks. We'll text each other and see how we doing and shit like that. I consider her as a friend to me. Mm-hmm. And then she give Nelson and the Doc eggs. You know, she got all her chickens and goings on. Mm-hmm. I finally went to her house. Mm-hmm. Yeah, chickens galore. I couldn't stand it. Chicken. And she kept them in the pen, though. She said, I knew you was coming, so I kept them locked up. I said, good, because we wouldn't have been friends no more, because I'd had to kill one. Well, yeah. I mean, you know, that's what I'm saying. If it was like, you know, we don't talk to each other every day. We don't even work together no more because she quit. Mm-hmm. So she went there, I went there. You know, shit like that. It's like, that's what I'm saying.
But y'all see each other every other weekend.
Not as maybe.
But I'm saying y'all set that standard. Y'all made that arrangement to
not
do
really.
that.
It just started happening. She called me one Sunday. She didn't have to work. Mm-hmm. And she said, I wanted you to come go to lunch. And it seemed like it just happened from that. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So like this Sunday, I said Friday, I said something to her. And she was like, well, I can't bring the eggs because I got my granddaughter. I was like, oh, cool, that's good. I wasn't trying to see her. I just want to know if she had the eggs ready. You know, that was it. Because I was going to go to her job and get them. And she was like, yeah, I took the weekend off so I could spend with my granddaughter. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. If you got shit to do, tell me. I ain't mad at you. Don't lie to a motherfucker. Tell me what you got to do and I'm going to move on. Because it ain't that serious to me that you got to sit up and tell me no bullshit. Because everything you do come up. It's like they say, what you do in the dark going to come to the light. Is that not right?
That's true.
Okay then.
I agree with that.
So, I'm not, like I said, maybe it is true that now the times we don't do what we should do and times are different. Mm-hmm. The world is different. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Everything is, you know what I'm saying? So I get that. Mm-hmm. So, and like I said, I get all of that. But it don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I think about somebody, I do say, okay, let me text that person or whatever, which I don't really think about people often. The only people I really do think about, keeps on my mind most of the time, and she dead, is my grandmother. Mm-hmm. That's an everyday thing right there, which is killing me. But that's what's on my mind every damn day. And Nelson. And not Darius. And I don't know why. It's so hard to not think about them. And it ain't the good shit. I don't know why my mind is like that. I guess, you know, crazy mind, insane, whatever. It's just there. I'm just saying, I can't go without talking to them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't have to talk to a person like that every single day, but if it's family, I feel like you should talk to your family because you don't know when the last time you're going to be able to talk to your family. Not a friend. I'm talking about your actual brother, sister, mother, father, grandmother, whoever, because I can't get that out of, and I think that's why I think about it so much, because I think about what I could have said to my grandmother before time. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like I didn't have the time. And now I look at shit like we don't have that time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why we don't do what we need to do now? Because we don't have that time. You live every day like it's your last day. Not saying you sitting around moping and doing that. That's not what I mean when I say it. But you get what I'm saying when I say it, right? That's what I'm saying. Why we can't be that way. Especially when it comes to family. Not we take the friends out of the whole equation and just say family. Why is it that we can't talk to each other every day or every other day or send a card or a letter or this or that? You know what I'm saying? Just something to let them know, okay, I know you there. You know I'm here. If you need me, here I am. If I need you, I know where you at. You know what I'm saying? That's why, because when you talk to them, you always say, I love you. If you need me for anything, let me know. Or call me or whatever. I mean, at least that's what I say. If you need something, because every time I finish talking to that boy, I always say, love you. If you need me, let me know. call me, this, that, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I go to work and I tell them straight out, we ain't supposed to have our phone, but my phone stay right there in my little cubby, and I let them know. If one of my family members call me, fuck y'all in this job, I'm out the door. And I said it just like that. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and that's the way I feel it should be, and I wish people would be that way. But I don't know. I guess not. I guess it's just not to be.
Nope.
Which
Stop
is
putting them expectations on people. It's the truth.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now, and to listen to when you said it, and it is true. It is so true. But like I say, that and it's just like I say, if you don't want to do something or say something, don't lie. Just don't do it. Just say, okay. Me, I'm gonna tell you, if I don't want to do something, I ain't doing it. Period. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna go through all of this Robin Hood Bond shit. When if I don't want to do it, I ain't doing that. I say it all the time at work. They say, Charlotte, I'm not doing it. And then when they get ready to call my name, I say, don't. And then they leave it alone. Like my manager say, yeah, we don't mess with her. We just, nah, I'm glad you know. I like it like that. It is what it is. They know me. I mean, I don't know. It just so, and then it's like every time, like Teresa, I consider her as family. Been knowing her for way too many years. I did something for her, she never paid me. And now she avoid me. Mm. I mean, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It just, what's up with all of that? You either pay me or just admit and say, look, I ain't got it, or I'm sorry, or whatever. Instead of you acting like if I call you, you won't answer the phone. If I text you, you won't text me back. Shit like that. And then when you saw me at my brother's party, you felt like you were obligated to come. You had to say shit to me. You could have kept on walking. Because I wasn't trying to say nothing to you. I mean, and I didn't say nothing to her about it because like Nelson said, let it go. Obviously, she needed it more than me, right?
Yep.
So, it is what it is. So, I didn't say nothing. I just let her go on about her business. And that was that. But I say to myself, I would never ever do anything else for her or anybody else. And if I did, you going to pay me right up front or I ain't doing it. And that's what I'm stupid on my own part because I should have did that with her in the first place. I should have said, look, I want my money first. So, I don't know. Shit just makes me sick. Life is crazy, and I got enough shit going on in my crazy ass head than have to be dealing with a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff. And that's why I try not to put people in my life, because it's too much. You have to do too much. I mean, you don't think so?
Yeah, that's why I told you. But the thing is, you have to do all this, but you expect the other people to do the same thing. So it's like,
it's just too much.
It ain't too much. That's why I live a simple, free life. I don't fool with nobody. Nobody fool with me.
You know what? That's true. Me either. Because I don't have, nobody come to my house. I don't go to their house. It is what it is. Like I said, this smoky person, she just came up. I worked with her for a little while. She quit. And that was it. Like I said, I don't call her or try to talk to her all the time or whatever. Half the time, I don't even be thinking about the girl. But I don't know. It's just, like I said, mostly I think it's the family thing that's bothering me about it. You know, it just... And then I don't know, like when I think about my mother, I be thinking about the old. She getting old and... I don't know.
But they got to live with that. If something happened to her and they haven't made just like you deal with the fact that you don't feel like you did enough when your grandmother was here, they got to deal with that when they mama go. They have to deal with the fact that they didn't go down there and see her when she was alive, so why you stressing? That's something that they got to deal with.
Yeah, that's what Nelson say all the time. He's like, Mom, just let the shit go.
Yeah, let it go. Like, you can't build somebody else's relationship. You gonna do what you can do for you. What they do is what they do. And when the time comes and she's gone, then they gonna have to deal with the fact that they didn't want to go down there and see her, or didn't take the time to go see her. They gotta deal with that. Yep, you can't be stressing over what they do and letting it get to you and you trying to bring the family together. I don't know. I'm just not that person. Because I know my cousin Asia was that person. She used to try to get the family together. She loved family. I want my family to
She
come
did, because
together.
that's all she used to talk about.
Yeah, she wanted her family to come together, but that's just the
And see,
personality that she had.
that's who Grandma was. Her and Grandma would have got along like that, because they was just, they was the aggravating people to get you. But yeah, you love it though.
Yeah.
And because after Grandma passed, they tried to have a family reunion.
And
It wasn't the same. And now they ain't had one since.
And that's why I say, when you don't have family reunions, it's hard for family to stay together. That's what
I don't
brought
want
families
that. I
together.
just want to try to keep the immediate. You know, as far as all them other people, I don't know them. And when they come to me, when I used to go down there, I never associated with them, and I would say that to them. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I think Jess Earl probably was the only cousin that I ever wanted to know, and I know him. You know
your
what?
immediate might not want you.
Obviously they don't,
So-
and that's why, like I said,
Deal with who you got. That's what you do. You deal with who
and
you
that's
got.
what I'm gonna start doing, because it's just crazy. It just I'm it's just so hard for me to get over that. It's the family. You get what I'm saying? That I don't know. It's like you grow up with these people, you love these people, and you've been together forever and ever, and then they grow up and all of a sudden now they don't care about you no more.
I don't
that
think
part.
It's not the point that they don't care. It's just the point that they just don't want to communicate. They want to do their life, and they want you to go on and do your life.
But
got
you can
families
do
that
your
fall
you can
apart.
do
You
your
got families
life.
that don't want to
You
communicate.
can do your life and still have a part. You get what I'm saying? I mean, because what's a phone call? What's a text? You know what I'm saying? You
It
not,
might not
listen,
be nothing to you,
listen though,
but they
because you're
might
not
feel like they don't want to do it.
you're not working 24 hours a day. You not sleep 24 hours a day. So you do have, and that's the thing that kills me when you say everybody has their life and they got this to do, but you do have a second
You do.
to where you can say, damn, let me call that bitch.
I'm not making
Or,
excuses.
let me call that person.
I'm
Let
not
me do
making
that.
excuses for people to not communicate. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying.
You're saying what
happens.
I've just learned, that don't nobody
Don't
give a
nobody-
damn no
Yeah,
more.
don't nobody care. Like,
that's the thing
everybody
that-
is just about self.
Yeah.
And what they can do for themselves, and you just got to accept that. Like, you can't be mad when they don't do.
And that's what I'm learning not to do now, to be mad. I was really mad about it, but now I'm not mad about it, because like when Bethine called me and said that, I was like, I don't have an attitude. I was just saying. And she said, well, the text had an attitude.
And I'm sure the text did have an attitude.
I was like, well,
Because
it wasn't meant
you
to
can
be an
read-
attitude. That's
no,
what she said.
But you can read a text and you know who it's coming from.
Oh, yeah,
and you
me-
know what, you can
me-
hear the person and how they're saying it.
Yeah.
So, yes, I would have took it as you had an attitude.
Yeah,
and
'cause
that's
she-
probably
well,
why
so
both
she-
of them responded the way that they did.
No, Bethine responded good, because she was like, what's the attitude? And then I was talking to her, and then she said, I want to go. I was going to ask and catch a ride. And I was like, okay, good.
Who driving?
We were going to rent a van. Nelson ain't driving. He said he wasn't driving no more.
Nelson say he ain't driving.
Yeah, he told me no more.
He
So
said, I ain't driving, and if I have to,
he
I
ain't going. And I mentioned that to all of them. I said, whoever's going, Nelson is not driving. Period.
I don't know why y'all want Nelson to drive anyway.
Well, I always went with him because I know how he
But
drives.
that man can't drive.
You talk about my baby.
He can't drive.
He can't.
You already know.
That's why I went with him every time. So, But what I'm saying is, she was just wanting to catch a ride. She was saying, she would drive, if she had to drive. That was no problem. So then it was just Gina who really took it as, because it just tripped me out. Like I said, that's why I sent her back all of them faces laughing like hell, because I thought that was so funny that you responded to me like that about your mother. And that's how I said it. Your mother is getting old, and you don't want to go to her birthday, but you can go everywhere else.
That's y'all's mama. For one, why you say y'all your mama?
'Cause it
your
is-
mama getting old.
Yeah, your mama.
That's why the attitude. That's why they thought you had an attitude.
No, because it was like when we were little, we would always say, your
Oh,
mama
I know.
calling you.
I know.
Or,
That's how you
know what I'm saying?
But when you compose a text like that and say yo mama getting
Yeah.
old,
Yo mama.
they taking offense to that. And I know, cause me and my sister do it all the time. Cause
Yeah.
honey, when my dad used to come on my nerves like yo daggone daddy.
I know, right?
Woo!
That's what I'm
Getting on
saying.
my nerve.
But and it was like, because she can go everywhere with the church people and this people and help take care of somebody else's mama, but there go your mama. Come on now. What about your mama?
But again, she had to live with that. If
And that's
something
what
happened to her
Nelson
mama.
said, and that's why I only responded with those laughing faces that was laughing real hard at her, because I felt like that was funny,
And see, and at that point, you need to stop.
and I did, and I'm not
No,
gonna do it no
saying
more.
not- yeah,
That's
don't
what I'm
do it
saying.
no
I'm
more.
done. Far as texting to see
Yeah.
how she doing, all of that, and then Reese texts back saying, "What you on?" I guess his mama must have let him read my text. Yeah, he gonna text me back. What you on? I didn't even respond to him at all.
I'm a firm believer. And you can cut friends off, you can cut family off.
Oh, I done
You
done
can
that
love
part.
people from a distance.
Yeah, and that's what I'm about to
You
do.
don't have to have negative people or people that don't serve purpose in your life. You don't have to have them there. So cut them out.
That's what I felt like, because after this happened, I said, this is what I'm gonna do. From here on out, I'm not worried about nobody else. If it is what it is, and when you need something, don't let my number be the one you call, because I ain't gonna
Honey,
do it.
I won't answer.
That's my whole point.
You
Because I done
text
done
me,
that
I
before.
won't text
Because
you.
I can tell you, I can
Back.
cut people off. My daughter, I cut my daughter off for almost 2 years. The only reason why we talk now, but it's a little, and the only reason is because she came at me and said something to me. Other than that, bitch, I can love you over there, and I ain't got to say shit to you and don't care about what you think about me. And that's what I did. And I was going to leave it as is until she called herself trying to come at me nicely. Good for you. But I still going to feel the same way I feel. And I'm still not going to
When
go.
people show you who they are, you just hand them a
And I
card.
do. And that's what I'm going to do from here on out. But we would just try, because Celia was trying to get everybody down there, because she won't live with her, but she down there with the old woman and be talking about how she thinking she getting Alzheimer's, because she be, this, and she done fell, broke both her arms, shit like that. So she said, it'd be good to see her kids and stuff. So I was like, yeah, she 80 something. But I mean, like Nelson said, Mom, because he told me today, he said, Mom, you probably know it ain't gonna be but 4 of us. Out of all the 10 you done asked, it's probably gonna be 4. I was like, I'm just trying to figure out what kind of car I should get.
Who was the phone?
He probably meant me, him, Bethany, and Reese. I mean, him and Taco Bell, and that's it. But I know Reese said he wanted to go. Taco Bell want to go too. Him and Joseph. So I got to put Joseph in there. And I don't know if Trevesse going or not. She might. I don't do her like that. Only fake that shit when I see her. See, I can do that too, because I respect her because she my brother's wife. I'm never gonna. Well, I did, but yeah.
You see that look on my face?
I did, but it was it was for a good cause. But
If you
I like when his party, she asked me to do a few things. I did it, no hesitation. I said, okay, that's my brother's wife. He like her. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean, you tolerate people because sometimes you have to in a situation. And I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going to show out unless you come at me different. Then here I come. Like I tell people at my job, I come here, try to be nice. You just won't let me. The girl told me, she said, we were looking at the reviews and they said the African American woman with the bald head. I got 22 complaints. Hey! I said, I don't care.
That's not good, Charlotte.
I don't care.
That's not good.
I don't give a
You in
fat
the
baby's
wrong
ass. I am.
profession.
But hey, here's what it is, y'all. I am truly a nice person.
No, you're not.
You just don't want me to be great.
That's
all. That would not say. You don't want to be great.
That's all that is. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. You don't want to be
I
great.
be trying to be great.
Because you got to be fake with them people on the phone.
And I do.
Be nice to the people.
I do.
No, you don't. If you got 20 complaints.
I did. She told me that. I was like, what? I said, wait a minute, me?
Really? You were shocked?
Yeah!
Why you were shocked?
I don't know. Because she kept saying it. She said, you. She said, but we've been working on you. I like, okay.
Yeah, you need to work on yourself. You need to just be nice. It's too much energy to be mean.
She said, and one lady sat down with the girl and she said, that's a bitch over there. And the girl, she took off from me. She said, no, you just got to get to know her. She from New York, so you got to get to know her. I was like, don't do that. Just let me be me.
No.
Let me be me.
You gotta know. You gotta adjust. Like you gotta adjust to your environment. Like I be hood.
That place is ghetto as hell.
I be hood until I get on the phone with somebody.
Oh, me too.
Like me and
I know how to talk on the phone.
And we be talking trash and this and that and that. And then the phone ring. Welcome to
That's it. That's what I do.
How
That's
are you
what I
doing
do.
today?
That's
and
what
I put
I
on
do.
this fake smile
Because
and be
it was
like,
a lady. I
like-
had got a lady had called on the phone. We talked. It was all good. And when she stepped in there, it was so funny. She said, I called and I was talking to this white lady. I busted out laughing. I said, you were talking to me. And she was like, yeah. See, I can do that. She was talking to me the whole time.
But why you got 20 complaints?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
It's because sometimes they ask too many questions, and I be like, damn. And I just,
Well, that's the business that you in. They got just answer their questions.
I do, and
Not with the attitude.
And they be like,
answer the questions. I mean, I had some questions that I'd be like, what in the heck? Ugh. And they can ask you the same question 3 different ways.
I know, right? Like
the
you
same
stupid.
question 3 different ways, and I'm gonna give you the same answer. I'll be like, well, sir, just like I just said before.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't have an attitude. I just, say it nicely because I want a good review. Like, I just want you to I want a good review because, well, we're compensated off our reviews, so I try to make my reviews good. Cause that messes up my bonus if I don't have good
get
reviews.
no bonus, so I
but
don't
I'm
give
just
a
saying,
damn.
like, that's what I don't like people to talk bad about me. Or
I
say
don't really.
anything
I'm gonna tell you the
negative
honest
about
to
me.
the truth. People have
When it comes
always
to my job.
has always talked about me forever, and I'm
people
at
don't
this
talk
point
about
where
you.
I don't give a damn.
They're gonna say
If you
things,
don't
they're gonna-
like the way I talk,
I agree with that.
then get the fuck over it because it sounds like a personal problem to me. And I talk to people the way I need to talk to them. I can get on the phone and be perfect, but yet they still got something to say. The way where I work at, these people are needy and pathetic, and they make me sick.
And I'm sure that comes across on your conversations on the phone.
It probably do.
Because like we have our meetings and our manager be like, make sure you're smiling when you're answering the phone.
How the hell you gonna see somebody smiling through the
you
goddamn
you
phone?
can tell if a person is smiling
I guess you
when
can.
they answer when you're on the phone, and I know that
Yeah.
because I will talk to somebody and I can tell just in their tone if they have a smile on their face or if they don't.
Yeah.
So I can understand that, and that's why when I answer when I get on the phone with a customer, I be smiling my little life away. My little cheeks be just hurt. And I be like,
Your
yeah.
face be hurt.
And then my voice get high. And I be like, I'm just so excited for you guys. And
Well, I'm
like,
gonna tell you like this though. I've been good this year. So far this year started, I haven't had any complaints. Those were from last year.
Okay, that's why she say, yeah, they're working with you. Okay,
Yeah,
working.
the last one I did have was where this lady was in there and she wanted me to touch something of hers, and and she was trying to get. I said, nah, I'm not touching that. And that's what I said to her because it was nasty. How you let your glasses that you put on your face look like that? And then so she told on me. She said she didn't even want to touch my glasses, and I turned around and said, no, I did not, and I wasn't, and turned my little ass back around.
Oh, God. Work in progress.
It is.
Baby steps.
It is.
It's on the march.
Yeah, I don't see it happening, but hey, y'all.
You ain't got no complaints this year. That's a good
Now
thing.
I haven't got so
That's a
far.
good thing.
I be nice. I tell my boss all the time. I say I'm nice, and she be like,
Okay.
"Yeah, that's what she say." Really, Charlotte?
Okay.
I was like,
If that's
"Come
what
on,
you
y'all,
think.
y'all gonna do me like that?"
If that's what you think. Yeah, okay.
They already be telling me I'm a bad influence on the young girls that work there.
I agree
Really?
with that.
Look at you,
I agree with that.
y'all hear
But it's the truth.
that? I am the sweetest thing.
Okay, you the sweetest
I tell you
thing.
what, ask Spanky. He'll tell you.
Spanky only love you because you dark skinned. He like
He
dark
love me,
skinned
gonna be
women.
like,
He love dark skinned women.
my baby. That thing cute. I took him to the job and they was wanting to touch him. He was
Don't be
like,
touching
no.
him.
That's what he said. The girl said, can I hold you? He said, no. I bust out laughing. He did. He said, no. And she said, and she was telling him how handsome he was. He was teasing it up, but he was not letting her touch him. Then the other girl went to touch his hand. He said, yeah. that
Yeah.
so he wouldn't get down. So when we got outside, I put him down, and he gonna look at them and say, "I like
He's so fat, still himself.
He's so cute." That's my baby though. But anyway, we gonna wrap this up. Because in this moment, I'm about to get a divorce right now.
It don't happen like that.
How it happened?
It ain't gonna be right now. you gotta file it first.
Okay.
You've been
Whatever
separated for
that
30, 40 years.
Yeah, right? They ought to just take that in consideration. Seriously.
I'm just saying, you might want to go down there and just talk to them and see what they say.
I am, but I need them papers filled out, though. I don't have them for
Well,
a
you
whole
only got to
year.
fill out the first few.
Okay, well,
It
show
ain't
me
that
what I got to
many
do.
to fill
And then all right, well, we're going to wrap this up. And like I said, this was about the family thing. Let us know what you think. Shayna could be right, though, because maybe I am putting too much on. That's why I'm going to stay back. I'm going to fall back on all of this right now and leave it as is. I ain't even going to deal with it no more. This is as far as family and friends situation. I'm going to just...
Putting stress on yourself,
Yep,
but you don't
I'm not even going to do it. I'm already crazy as hell as it is.
I swear you is. You don't need that no more.
Yeah. I ain't even doing it. I gotta do what I do. All right, y'all. Peace.
Deuces.